The biggest party of the summer is just around the corner. Summerslam is only a few weeks away and it looks like it is party time for Bray. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And if Randy Orton is the legend killer, then I think it is fair to say that Bray Wyatt is the career killer, because everybody he works with, their career goes down the toilet. And I'm wondering, who is Bray Wyatt going to ruin next? Because it is rumoured that Bray is coming back to WWE and that he is going to be making his return at WWE Summerslam. So I don't know what we think of this. The last time we seen Bray Wyatt, he was feuding with LA Knight, and since then, LA Knight might have got more popular. The crowd might be into LA Knight more than they were back then, but he's not really done anything for his career. LA Knight is not moving up the WWE ladder. He's not moving up the card. He's pretty much been stagnant. He's going nowhere. He's like deadlined in the mid-card. So that's what working with Bray Wyatt has done for LA Knight. Absolutely nothing. We can look at Randy Orton, we can look at Alexa Bliss, we can look at anybody really that works with Bray Wyatt. Cena's work with Bray Wyatt sucked. Pretty much everything Bray Wyatt has done, even Seth Rollins, they had to turn Seth Rollins, and I wasn't even a fan of Rollins back then, but the whole match with him in Hell in a Cell and the ending of that, it just completely ruined it. The referee calling a DQ or calling the match off because Rollins was being too barbaric in the Hell in a... Why? A barbaric Hell in a Cell match, it was too much, the referee called it off. Everybody that Bray Wyatt works with, they suck. I mean, Braun Strowman, he pretty much killed what was left of Braun Strowman's career. Once Bray Wyatt worked with Braun Strowman for the title, I mean, look at Braun Strowman, what has he done since then? He left the company, he started dressing like women. I mean, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Bray Wyatt is just a career killer. Now, I think he was okay in the Wyatt family. When he originally came in, they worked with the Shield and whatnot, but I mean, since then, things haven't went too good for Bray Wyatt. But looks like he is coming back. He's going to try and make things right, because Twitter account Better Wrestling Experience has been tweeting how Bray Wyatt's return is very near. And they said the following, quote, "Bray has been around a few times. His plans are there for his return, and a feud suggested and approved by everyone. It's only a call of when. The discussion is for SummerSlam, so I'd keep an eye on one of the main events of that night." So Boozer, Better Wrestling Times, or whatever this guy calls himself, seems to believe that the Better Wrestling Experience seems to believe that Bray's going to be returning at SummerSlam. We also seen Bray Wyatt tweet the other day. He doesn't really tweet often. It was a cryptic tweet, I guess. We had the WWE 2K23 DLC pack, the newest DLC pack being released. Bray Wyatt is a playable character in that DLC pack, and he posted that on his Twitter. So, I mean, that could be a suggestion that he's also coming back. The fact that his character got released for DLC and he's tweeted that. I mean, if he wasn't coming back soon, would he bother tweeting about his character? Apparently, the guy was sick around WrestleMania time, and that's why he wasn't there. But, I mean, what is wrong with Bray Wyatt? He's sick. How? Is he sick in the head? Like, why would you go with this guy? This guy is not fucking reliable. Like, I don't know what's happening with wrestling now. I know we live in a weak world where people have weak mentalities. Everybody's weak-minded and everybody has to be cuddled. Everybody has to be wrapped up in cotton wool. But, I mean, fuck this. McMahon back in the day, would he have accepted somebody that wasn't mentally okay to perform at wrestling? Could you imagine McMahon? He's got Austin heading into WrestleMania. Austin's going to win the title, and Austin's like, "No, McMahon, I'm not feeling good mentally. I'm not there. I'm going to have to not show up. I'm going to no-show." Would McMahon have worked with that? Would McMahon have dealt with that? Fuck no. I mean, look at John Cena, right? We can say whatever you want about Cena. Some people love him, some people hate him. He was Mr. Reliable for like 15 years. The WWE depended on him, and he never let them down. And has there been people with maybe more talent than John Cena? Absolutely. But have they got what Cena's got? Have they got the dedication? Have they got the reliability? No. Like a Jeff Hardy, someone that could have, in my opinion, hit huge heights in WWE, could have been mega popular. The guy, I think, got, what, 2 WWE title runs, and maybe there's a reason for that, because the guy was always drugged out his head. He wasn't reliable. He was never trustworthy. You could never put Jeff Hardy in a big feud. You could never plan him to be the world champ for a year, because you wouldn't know if he's going to show up. You wouldn't know if he's going to let you down. It's the same thing with Bray Wyatt. How could they ever trust this guy again? How many times has he fucking failed the company, walked out, no-showed, claimed to be ill, I've got this wrong with me, I've got that wrong with me. The guy's just not all there. Mentally, I don't think he's okay. I certainly would not trust him as my top guy in a company. And I don't really want to see him ruin anyone else's career. You know, why should people be hindered by Bray Wyatt? He's done a lot of damage. Even Alexa Bliss, when it seemed like she was getting away from Bray Wyatt and she was like breaking out of that whole, you know, demon Alexa Bliss, it felt like she was getting back to normal, but they continued to bring her down, drag her down with the whole Bray Wyatt, like, visions in the back, and you'd have, like, Bray Wyatt's images and logos appear on Raw, and then after, like, months and months and months, it's like she goes back into the Bray Wyatt character, just for Bray Wyatt to disappear. Then there's Alexa Bliss's whole fucking year done. She tried hard to get away from that. Then when Bray's coming back, they're like, right, you know what, we're going to actually push you back towards Bray. And then when she commits to doing the full Bray thing, he disappears. I mean, it's a fucking joke. Why would anybody want to work with this guy, whether it's against him or with him? He is a joke. Am I looking forward to him coming back? No. And the rumours are he's going to be feuding with Cody Rhodes. Do we really need this? I can just predict it. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes and Bray Wyatt, long, boring-ass promos that don't mean anything, that just Bray Wyatt talking in riddles, Cody Rhodes talking about finish the story, but the story has to go through Bray Wyatt. I mean, fuck no. Cody Rhodes is boring enough. I think Cody Rhodes, once he finishes his Lesnar feud, I don't know what he needs to do, but he needs to do something. And the answer certainly isn't giving him Bray Wyatt. I've no time for Bray Wyatt. Look, I hope he comes back and proves me wrong and is entertaining and maybe becomes a top guy and maybe he can redeem himself and have a good WWE career after all. But, I mean, I certainly wouldn't be relying on him. I certainly wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back at SummerSlam and he's gone again by the end of the year. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, guys, that is it for FEUD Wrestling. Let me know down below, do you want to see Bray Wyatt back? Are you excited for Bray Wyatt? And if you are, is Cody Rhodes the feud you want to see? Is Bray versus Cody the way forward? Are you interested in Bray versus Cody? Let us know in the comments. We'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a subscription, and I'll see you next time. Peace.